Hi everyone, it's Gayle here with a craft with me, and I want to start off by saying hi to some of my subscribers. Hi and hugs. And I realize that I always say hi and hugs to people who have their names in as their channel name, and a lot of people have little fun names that aren't their real names, and I've been leaving them out. So today I want to say hi and hugs to A Colorful Life, Pink Dragon JJ, RV Lucky, and Turquoise Dreaming. And hi and hugs, and thank you so much for watching my channel and for all your nice comments. I so appreciate it. Okay, well, we are going to continue. We're still working. It's a work in progress. I don't know. It's just taking me a while, but we're working on this kit or this journal where we're using Artie Mays' collage kit, and we're also using Addie Mays. That's funny. Her middle name is May. So Artie Mays and Addie Mays kits. Addie did her little fundraising kit for her school trip. So we're using that and Artie Mays in this book. And we've been making a lot of ephemera. I'm going to continue doing that. But I also thought, oh gosh, I'm making ephemera again. Are they going to be bored? And I thought, well, we'll mix it up a little with what we're talking about maybe. So I am going to do kind of a question and answer. I'm going to try and think of all the most asked questions that you guys ask me on my channel, and I'm going to talk about those while we do some crafting. So, let's see. First off, I'm going to start off. This is my new, one of the prints from my new digital kits. I have two of them out. They are painted papers. And these are from my mixed media days, and I had some requests to create digital kits with these. I showed them one day on my channel. I think I'm going to keep that. That's cool. It's got paint on the bottom. Anyway, and so I finally got it done. Sometimes it takes me a while. I've had a lot of requests lately for certain videos, and I'm going to work on getting those done when I get back from my little trip, which I think I'll be on my trip when you see this. I'm working hard to film ahead again so that I don't have too many days without a video. So I printed this kit on some cream colored cardstock, and because I thought I want to make some tag backgrounds with it. I just thought that would be kind of fun, and it's interesting. Let's see, do I have that? Yeah, I have that exact same print here, and it's really bright and vibrant on the photo paper. The cream colored cardstock dulls it down considerably. So I thought that was interesting. So a couple different looks that you can get from the same thing. I wanted to cut this into tags, and what I was thinking is just cutting it in half and then in thirds was my thought. I just wanted to see about how long this was. It's what, about 10 and a half or so. So maybe this one's so hard to see. 5 1/4 ish. we'll eyeball it somewhat. Okay, so let's see what this turns out to look like. And then, because I was thinking about maybe using this as backgrounds. Oh my gosh, I got it right on. That is pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. Okay, so this would be 8 1/2, so not quite 3. I'm just going to go not quite 3 on the tags. Do I want a little about that? Well, I'm just kind of looking at the design, thinking about, do I want this or do I want that? Ooh, that's nice. No. Three. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's not 8.5 because it didn't print out the full thing. So whatever, Gayle, you're measuring. I was right on the first time. Let's see. So 7 3/4 is what it is. So I'm gonna go. Let's see, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. That's what I'm gonna do. Is 2.5 on this one. I don't mind having a little skinny tag. That's okay. So, oh, those turned out so cool. Can you see how fun those are? Yeah. So it's just cutting up the design is just really fun to see how it turns out. It's kind of like when you do franken paper and cut it up. It's like, oh, well, that's fun how that turned out, you know. Anyway, so which one do I want to play with? I really love that one. I really love that one. I think that's, I love these two. Okay, I think I'll keep those ones out to maybe play with. Put the other ones here. The other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to find, this one would be good. I wanted to find one of the ones that has a flower and fussy cut out the flower. I'm just kind of thinking I might like to use that. Now I'm looking and thinking, do I want the circles too? I might. So we're just going to cut this one up. Just getting a few things ready. Okay, so while I'm cutting this out, let's start our question and answer. I was thinking of doing, you know, like most frequently asked questions. So probably my most frequently asked question is, what kind of paper do you print your digitals on? Which it is 32-pound matte photo paper that I get from Red River Paper Company online. And it is awesome paper. I promote it all the time. They really should be giving me a cut because I tell everyone about them. I love their paper. It's just great, great paper. So that's probably, and right up there is what kind of printer do you use, which I have an Epson 2550 EcoTank printer, whichever way you say that. And the difference with the printer is, well, that'll be fun to stick somewhere on our collage, won't it? Okay, so I actually was excited about using these. I'm going to divert from my printer story for a minute because this is pretty, it's pretty subtle colors. And I think it'll be fun to have a little bit of a pop of turquoise here and there. So I think I may use more than just, like, isn't that's real fun. Okay. So anyway, the printer. The difference with it is that it has, okay, I have to divert one more time. I got to figure out what I'm going to play on and then we can talk. Okay, let's do the journaling card for this piece that we've already created. So let's just do that and we'll use this flower in it. Okay, now I can talk. So the difference in the printer is that it is has tanks that you fill up with bottles of ink, not cartridges or anything like that. It's bottles. And let me tell you, it is awesome. It said on the sort of instructions or in the booklet or on the box or wherever it said it, that you could do, what did it say? It said 4,500 black prints and 6,500 color prints before changing out the ink. And that's why I bought it. But it's so true. I mean, I go a long time without changing the ink. A long time. And I print a lot. As you know, you see all my prints all the time. So anyway, both those things I have no hesitation recommending at all. They are wonderful, both of them. And I'm going to tell you that printer changed my life because, you know, before I was a lot more conscious about, do I really need to print this? Should I, you know, maybe I don't really need this one or whatever. Now I print whatever I want, whenever I want. And I love that. I love that freedom because, you know, then I have my ephemera book full of labels and things that, oh, maybe I like that side better. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah. Anyway, you know, it's really nice not to have to question yourself as to whether or not you need to print something. And it's really nice to be able to print a digital kit and then not have to go change out your print cartridges. That's real nice too. So anyway, so totally worth it, you guys. And it wasn't that expensive as printers go. I got mine at Staples and it was like, I want to say it was like $2.99, which granted is plenty of money. But, like I say, in the printer world, wasn't super expensive. So anyway, those two questions I get all the time. Now my mind is blanking. I had all these questions in my head of everything you guys have asked me. I also recently have gotten a lot of suggestions for videos, so that's why I said I'll do a video. I'll start going down the line and doing those videos when I get back from my trip. Oh, glues. I get that question all the time. And I did do a video on glues. But as you know, this Oohoo glue stick, and this one is just Oohoo glue stick, rubs on blue, dries clear. And that's my favorite. I got some in Happy Mail. I think it might have been from Shell, if I remember right. I got some Oohoo Magic, and I think that after one more glue stick, and I'm going to be into that, so I'll let you know how that works. But yeah, Oohoo's probably my go-to. See, so I'm just thinking of simply doing that is what I'm going to do. But I think it would be fun to sew around it, don't you? So since I have a few things in the way, but not as many as usual. Let's pull my sewing machine over. Yeah, so anyway, the Oohoo, and then this is the Art Glitter Glue, and everybody always asks, where do I get the toppers? Well, I was fortunate enough to get mine in Happy Mail, but you can get them if you just search it on Etsy. I'm gonna put a little glue right in the middle of my flower there, and I'm gonna pop it in the middle of this, and then I'm just gonna sew around it with just a straight stitch. I think that might just be kind of fun. And I'm doing that before, oh, I gotta have my petal. I'm doing that before I put the coffee dyed paper on the back. I have my needle down so that I can turn corners. Gives it a little more dimension, I guess I would say. So let's see. While I'm sewing, I'm going to think of another question. Oh, I know. How many pages do you put in a signature? That's one that I get a lot. So, so this book that we're doing right now is one signature. And I usually try and keep it at, is the way I'm going to phrase that, 15 pages. That's what I try for. I often don't succeed. I often go more than that. But I try to keep it at 15 because otherwise when I decorate it, it's way too fat, you know. So I would say, what I'm going to say is 15 to 20 pages is what I usually do in a signature. So actually I probably should have done the paper on the back, because that star would have been kind of fun to write in. That's all right. We'll just look in my basket and see if I have some coffee dyed paper that's in a bigger, oh, what's this? That's pretty neutral. I'm gonna pop that on there. I'm finding coffee dyed paper, but it's all in itty bits again. Oh, what's this? There's one. There's one. And need a long strip. There's one. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, 15 pages. I guess another thing I get asked a lot is specific questions related to little golden books. And to that, I will tell you, I have lots of little golden book tutorials on my channel. That's something I could tell you about, is my playlists. So I don't know if you're all familiar with that, but YouTube has an option where you can create playlists for your own account. You could have playlists, like if you say making journal covers, you could have a playlist for making journal covers, and then you know, and then if you need to reference something, you'd have all the videos for making journal covers in that area, you know. So, but I created playlists of my own videos so that you guys could easily find them. And so I have a playlist called tutorials, and I have a craft with me playlist, which has a lot of videos in it, as you can imagine. And then let's see, I have one for start to finish journals. So if you want to, you know, craft along with me and do each step. Okay, I think I kind of am wanting something right here. I don't know. I'm feeling like that's a little plain. What kind of small bits do I have, or do I have any? What's this? Oh, goodness, I can't pick it up. Oh, and then I threw it on the floor. yeah, so let's see. So I said I have one for ideas, I have one for organization, I have one for ideas, organizations, journal with me, happy mail, in case, I think it's probably the people that go back to that one are people who want to watch the video of their happy mail. I don't know. I'm messing around here, guys. I have no plan. Now I'm kind of wishing I would have done that before I put the flower on. Maybe. So, anywho, I do have those if you ever want to reference something, and I think there's a lot of the videos about little golden books are there. Sorry. Yeah, I think it needs a little more color. Oh, it'll go under the edge because the sewing is up a bit. Well, isn't that a happy discovery? Okay, well, oh, happy day. Maybe I'll get those a little definition. Yeah, so anyway, there you go about the playlist, and that's the little golden books. Oh, I know a question. So one of my pals, she private messaged me and said, you were telling us about that you were having a dinner party. Am I the only one that wants to know how the dinner party turned out? So I'll tell you about the dinner party. The dinner party was great. So these two couples, I might have told you, we figured out it's been, I don't know, 10 or 12 years that we've been getting together for dinner. And so the three ladies and I all worked at the college together. And so anyway, they are wonderful. So yeah, so it was great. They came, and I had, let's go this way. I had a little wine and cheese, or little cheese and crackers on the coffee table, and we had wine, and let me see, I want something else here. And anyway, so we sat and visited for quite a while. And I think I told you that the one couple had just come back from a big trip to Africa. And so yeah, super cool. They were telling us about it. Oh my goodness, it sounded amazing. I don't know. I'm not a super brave traveler. So it sounded a little scary to me, especially a little sketchy in some areas. Okay, so that makes me happier. A few little pieces in there. And I'm going to zigzag around the edge, but we're going to put it aside because the glue's all still wet. And so I don't want to get my sewing machine all gummed up. So, but that now is going to go into here. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna like that little bit of a pop of color there. So that's That's what I wanted. Okay, so we'll let that dry. We'll just set it up here on my piles. And I'm going to put that in my ephemera because as soon as we sew around it, that'll be done. Okay, cool. Now, the next thing I wanted to do, I'll finish the story about the dinner party, I promise, is I wanted to play with this. I got the envelope and this die cut from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop. And I just want to put a couple of things on here. And I'm going to grab my Artie Mays folders. They're right behind me here. Because I'd be willing to bet I have a ticket or something. Oh, look, there's tickets sticking right up here. So, I think that one's too blended in. That one may not be what I'm looking for, but I'm sure I have others. So dinner party, yes. So it was, so we sat and visited and they told us about their Africa trip. And, you know, it was through a travel agency and stuff. And so they said they felt safe the whole time. But I don't know. It's parts of it sounded scary to me. Sleeping in tents out amongst the animals and not they weren't allowed to like go out of their tent without a guide because of the animals. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds that sounds scary. Ooh, that one's kind of pretty with it. I was thinking of the journal one. Let's cut these apart and see which one we might like. I already have the little divots cut out. I'm so excited. Yeah, I feel like they blend into them. Well, I could do this side, but I love this side. Let me see if this journal one, it's darker. Maybe it'll be better. I think these ones are from Artie Mays' Butterfly Madness. Yep, I like that better. Butterfly Madness kit. I do believe is what they are from. And okay. I'll keep those a little closer to me in case we need them. So anyway, but they loved it. They're very adventurous. And he was a biology professor at Carroll. And so, you know, of course he's totally interested in, you know, the flora and fauna and all that stuff. Okay, so I think I want a Tim Holtz person. Maybe we can find one that has all their appendages. Okay, let's see here. There's so many cute ones. I'm gonna need a fairly small one. This little dude always cracks me up. He might be a little big, but he's got such a funny look on his face. Oh, Tim Holtz, what will we do without you? I think he's doing better. He, you know, he was ill, but I saw a picture. I don't know if it was on Facebook or what, but where he was traveling, so with his partner. So that was good to see. He's doing better. Oh, I love this little girl so much. Do I have her somewhere else in the book already? Why do I feel like she's very familiar? No, I don't think so. Maybe I just looked at a tag with her in it. But that's cute. Okay, let's go with that. Anyway, we talked about their trip and everything, and then we and then we had dinner, and I think I told you I made that like a skillet pasta thing and Caesar salad and a fancy bread, and they liked it. It was all good. I think I want maybe like a little flower or something behind her. So, and then visited at the table, and of course, solved the world's problems. We're all of the same political persuasion, and so that's often a topic. And that's that. I think I want that, but I think I want a smaller one if possible. Oh, I see one. Going in. I'm going in. Yeah, so anyways, we can talk about that without getting into heated discussions that are non-productive, which sometimes happens when you talk about those things. Okay, yeah, I like that, but it needs a little something, and I'm going to grab what I think it needs as soon as I put these flowers away. These are just little flowers from Hobby Lobby. And then we just had a simple dessert of ice cream, and okay, I have all these balls of string, and these are from making my fabric flips, and I just pull the strings, and they make nice things for a little bit of dimension if you need a little bit of dimension. So I'm going to pop that under there and see if perhaps that gives that a little more something. Yeah, I like it, but I have too much. Yeah, so anyway, all that to say, it was a very nice evening. We really enjoyed ourselves. So, and we made a date for the next one, which is going to be at one of the other houses, and I think that's in September. So that's always good too. Otherwise you just leave it, and then, time goes marching by, and you don't get together, Okay, so I'm going to set that right there. So I'm going to use this because I have painted my fingernails and I don't want the Fabri-Tac. So speaking of glues, let's go back to that. The art glitter glue I told you about, and just search it on Etsy. There's lots of sellers. There's lots of sellers of these things. Just put art glitter glue topper in your search. And then Fabri-Tac is my other glue. And okay, so let's see. I think I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna glue on here. Like that. Anyway, I'm gonna stick her on there. Might have to, I didn't, do I want something right there? And if I do, I want it to be kind of flat. I have these little laces. I think I could, I don't want a rhinestone is what I'm saying. Anyway, the Fabri-Tac I usually like to use for anything that's I'm worried about something sticking. Save that itty bitty bit. But art glitter glue also adheres fabric, so you're okay with that too. Let's see, more questions. Let's see, what else do you guys ask a lot? Should have written them down. That's how my brain works. Gotta write everything down. How long have I been making junk journals? That's one that I get quite often. And I would say it has been, it's probably been 2.5 years or so, almost 3 years that I've been making journals. And before that, I did mixed media, and I was doing craft shows and that sort of thing with the mixed media. There, she's so cute. I do think I want to ink around the edges. Anyway, and then when I started making junk journals, the craft fairs were really hard because people did not get it. In my little town, nobody got it. I sold some because they thought they were different or whatever, but they weren't really getting it. So that's when I decided to start my Etsy, and oh my gosh, how stinking adorable is that? Can you see that with the glare of the acetate? Isn't that cute? I love these. I think they're such adorable little, they're just adorable little things to put in your journal. And you could journal on the whole back of this. I wonder, do I want a little something in the corner? In a corner? I think I might make an itty bitty little, let's see, scrappy embellishment. Got to get the terminology right. Not a cluster, but a scrappy embellishment. I got in Happy Meal these scraps of fabric. I'm thinking about, that's too bright of a yellow. What's this? What's this? Yep, I like that. Okay. All right. See, the bittiest bits, you can still use the bittiest of bits. Actually, I kind of like that way. Okay, we're going to see if I can tear this because I want it to be a little less perfect. I don't know. It's going to be hard. Ah, I got it. I got it. Look at how lovely that frayed. That is awesome. Okay. So then, sticking to me because my hands are all gluey. So then I'm going to put that on there. And I do kind of want one more thing with it. I got this fabric from Rachel. And I did an order. And I'm thinking about putting it behind like that. Once again, with the 3 elements, you know. Okay, so I'm just going to do a super quick little zigzag on that. It's going to be like 3 stitches, so I won't bring my sewing machine over, but I got to line it up, get things straight-ish. I mean, I don't care if the ribbon's all wonky. Okay. All right. See how quick that was? So then the thread gives it a little extra dimension too. And I'm just going to put that down there in that corner. I think that is nice. My poor husband, he's coughing up a storm up there. Just got back from his walk, I think. Because this is early morning crafting again. This is working great for me, this early morning crafting. And then, because I was trying to get ahead on my videos, I was able to, you know, then do another video later in the day, and then I'm getting ahead. Okay. Well, I love that. I love that little piece of ephemera. Let's look. Okay, we're at 40 minutes. Let's see what else we could do. I wanted to play with the tags, didn't I? Well, let's quick like sew around this. This one should be dry, and then we'll be done with this piece. Hopefully I'm somewhat in frame. I'm getting myself backed into a corner again. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so I'm just gonna, well, no, I think I will do a little bit of a zigzag around that. Sorry, it looks like the arm of my video holder is bouncing. I'm sorry, when I go too fast that happens, but I just want to get this piece done to get on to the next piece, you know. Okay. Good. Alrighty, let's look at this little piece. Got it done. Okay, I'll show you up close. So the stitching just gives it a little more finished look, and on the back I feel like it makes all the pieces sort of adhere together a little bit. Okay, so that's done, so we can put that in here. Okay, most asked questions. And you guys, if you've asked a question that I haven't answered or that you want to know the answer to, let me know. So a couple of the video ideas that have come up, I want to play with these a little bit. A couple of those ideas were, let's play with that one. Oh, I love that one too. But those could actually stand on their own more. Anyway, somebody wanted me to show how I made, lots of people asked me to show how I made the trim journal, which reminds me, today is, I think this is going to air Sunday, but today's Wednesday, because I'm trying to get ahead, you know, and I have to list that today at 10 o'clock. Anyway, just a reminder for myself. Anyway, how did I make that trim cover on the silhouette book that was the design team for Tracy Fox? So, oh my gosh, that's just pretty on its own, isn't it? Let's ink the back. I think I might do a little stencil on the back just to give it a little more interest. I mean, I could do lines, but I think I want to stencil a little bit. I'm going to grab whatever's on top, which is Timmy. Of course it's Timmy Holtz. So anyway, let's see. So that one, they wanted that. Somebody wanted a video on how to do digitals, which that's a little hard to do because everybody's computer is different, but I might give that one a whirl. Yeah, that just gives that a little more personality. I was going to set this on top, and it looks like if I did, it would fall to the nether regions of my of my craft room, never to be seen again. So I think I'll put it back where it belongs. Okay, Okay, inking done. Okay, so I just wanted to play with this and see, you guys, somebody was saying that these digitals would be awesome for a mermaid journal. Look at that. That looks like it's under the ocean, doesn't it? Yeah. These kind of look like clouds. I don't know. Really fun. I was asked to do these in different colors, and I have to tell you that the 2 kits of digitals, these papers probably, they took me months. So, because, you know, they were painted, but then they were all hand doodled on, and that takes a while. I don't know, I just want to play with collaging over the top and leaving some shine through, and maybe a focal point there. What do I have from Artie Mays that, is up here, that has turquoise in it? Ooh, these. I still want to do something with the owl. Where is that owl? He would be good. Just because, I don't know, I just want to. And, you know, maybe it won't go in this book, and if not, that's fine. So I have the owl. I actually have 2 of these, so maybe I could just cut out the owl and put him on there. Ugh. And I can use the rest of this for collage, right? Yes, you're right, Gayle. Anyway, so I might try to do a video like that where I talk about the digitals. And honestly, you guys, I am in, hey, maybe I'll just tear around him and not cut him out. What a great idea. Because fussy cutting's not my best thing. I think I might leave this piece of denim, at least for now. Okay. Kind of like that. Okay, it's going to be, I think what I might do, it's going to be tricky. So I think what I might do is glue the music to the owl where I want it, and then glue the whole thing. I think that's what I'm going to do. About there. Anyway, I was trying to think of some of the other video ideas that people had. I wrote, oh, I can tell you, where did I write that down at? I wrote down somewhere videos I want to do after I get back from my trip. I wrote it down. I don't see it at the moment, but anyway. One that I'm going to do, but I'm not sure when, because I have to wait for the foliage to get more than it is right now, but I am going to do an eco dyeing, and I've had a lot of people ask about that. So I will do that as soon as I have some foliage to work with. You know, that's details. Okay, so then I'm just simply going to glue that on, and I think we'll have kind of a fun tag. Now, again, whether or not it's going to work in this book, I don't know, but if not, it's made for another book. And I'm just going to kind of pop that more or less right in the middle. Ooh, that's fun. Now I need some grunginess for the top of it, which I think I'll use this, which is from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop. Oh, the one I answer all the time. Where do you get your washi tape? Oh my gosh, you guys, I have put it on a million videos. I'm like, I guess this is your first video of mine you've watched. Because I'm like, I answer it all the time. Where'd you get your washi tape? Bella's Bits and Buys on Etsy is where I get the majority of my washi tape. So, and if I do the link, you don't put the apostrophe in the link, but you may put it in on a search. I'm not sure. And I'm not going to remember to put her below, but it's Bella's, B-E-L-L-A, and apostrophe S or no apostrophe, whichever works. Bits and the and is spelled out, and buys. Bella's Bits and Buys. That's where I get it. Oh my gosh, that has got to be my most asked question. I have typed https://www.etsy.com/shop/Bella's Bits and Buys a million times. Okay, cute. I love it. That turned out fun, didn't it? Okay. Well, we'll put that in the ephemera box, and then we just don't know if we're going to use it or if we're not. We don't know. Okay, and then I had this pile of good fun from, let's see. These are from Emily too. These are other die cuts that she's going to have in her shop. So there's this fun little card here. This what do you call it? Library pocket. There's a little bag that we could go this way with the bag. That'd be fun, and we could collage on that. And there's tags and a journaling card. So I thought these would be fun to play with too. So I'm just going to put this together. I'll put this together and put the other one together too, the library pocket. So yeah, that's definitely a most asked question is about the washi tape. So yeah, she just has a lot of different washi tapes, and I do believe they come from AliExpress. I'm going to say, I think they do. So, and then what else? I don't know, but I try always to answer every comment that is has a question in it. And sometimes that's a lot. Sometimes it's a lot of answering. But, if you guys take the time to do a comment, I feel like I should answer your questions. And I could see, once a person's channel grows to a certain amount, you would probably end up at some point needing... Let's do these. How much time do I have? Okay. I was thinking, let's do these like in my rapid fire method of let's just collage like nobody's business on these things. Picking the side that you could write on. Look at that one. Ooh, I love that. Okay. So I think I'll do that and do this. Might not get these all glued down, but maybe we can just play with them. I knew these envelopes were going to come in handy. Let's just begin. Anyway, yeah. So let's see. I think I need to make that a little straighter. Okay. yeah. Anyway, that's it for questions. So today, anyway, what I was going to say is if you have more questions and I didn't answer, let me know. Maybe what I'll do is write them down and do like a question answer thingy or something. This is one of my digitals, but we used it somewhere else and might as well use it up, right? Oh, it was so fun. Last night I got a message from Austin Arnold. We've kind of become buds and I love it. And anyway, he sent me some pictures. He was playing with my collage kit. and so he sent me some pictures of what he was doing. It was so fun to see. It's fun to see your stuff be used by someone, you know. That's just really kind of fun. So I'm trying to figure out this envelope, get some of its bits and pieces away. Maybe like that. I don't like those straight edges. Needs to be torn. Anyway, so that was fun. So today we have to go get confirmation cards for my grandsons, because that's, besides the shower for double digit, we're doing that, which is awesome because you know, it's just nice that my daughters were able to coordinate things so that we can kind of get several things done while we're there, or attend several things, I guess one would say. Okay, I want one of Artie Maze's collage papers. I think, ooh, this one. Let's play with this one. Let's rip out some butterflies. What do you say? Yep, we're just going to get all the parts and pieces on these things, and then I can glue it. Later. Okay, I think I'd like a little music in there. Like that. On that one. Okay, that one's done. For the base of it anyways. All right. Ooh, you know, I love this little bit of flowers right here. Isn't that so pretty? Don't know what that will fit on. So anyway, I think that's our only errand today. And then we're going out to dinner tonight with Mike's family. Sister from Seattle is going to be here. The sister that just moved here that we haven't seen is going to be here. I'm just going to do that because the background's real pretty on that. So let's just do that. We're going to have so much ephemera for this book all ready and done. So, yep. So that one, I feel like that one is done. Let's stick those up here so they're out of our way a little bit. Okay, so wherever that's gonna go, what would we like? I think that one needs a little color, doesn't it? Let's go right up this lace. I'm gonna come over this way so I save the butterfly. Save the butterflies. Gosh, that's just kind of pretty just as is, isn't it? know that I'm going to put anything else. I might just put a focal point on there because I've got lace, I've got color, I've got music. I think that works. Okay, I'm going to put that one there, maybe, till I change my mind. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Let's see, I'm going to cut this. I'm cutting it because I don't want to tear it, and I want as much of these flowers as I can get. So we'll do it that way. But I'm thinking I want that on this one. Get that torn down a bit just so the fun edges of that tag show the little scallopy edges, but I think I'm going to do that on that one. Let's see, what do we have left? Really probably just these two here. I think we'll just do that. Need to tear this a bit. You can cut that later, but that'll be cute on that little bag, and then we'll do a focal point again. I'm going to have to do another video today, I can tell, because I want to finish these. So this afternoon, when we get back from running our errand, I'll do another one. My Mac is still real slow uploading a movie. Real slow. But what's good is now I have that and my other computers. So now I can like have both of them going all at once. Yesterday when I was really going for it, I had both computers going. I was doing something on my my husband's computer and my phone. So I was really taxing our internet. I was just like really going for it. Okay, I kind of want a little black right there. Yep. That's what I want. A little black right there. Okay. So we got the backgrounds done on those, and I will come back. I will do another video for the next day, and then actually I think then I'll be pretty good. I think. Nope, I need maybe one more video to take us through while I'm gone. So there we go. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we did this little tag, and we did this cute little piece, and we did our journaling card for in this piece. So we are plugging along. I think what we might do in the next video is finish these up, and then I think we might start looking at the pages in the signature and starting to decide where do we want to put things, and where do we want to put pockets, and what else does it need? Where do we want a fabric flip? Because of course we want a fabric flip. Maybe we'll make a fabric flip next time too. Okay, anyway, onward and upward. I'm going to go get my errand done so I can come back and play with you guys. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll just see you next time. Bye-bye.